Imagine a world where managing type 1 diabetes no longer feels like a relentless, exhausting battle. A world where instead of injecting insulin multiple times a day, you can rely on your body to do the work for you. Well, that future may be closer than you think. Scientists have developed a groundbreaking holy grail insulin that responds to changing blood sugar levels in real time. And this could revolutionize life for millions of people living with type 1 diabetes. Stick around, because in this video, we're diving deep into the science behind this incredible breakthrough and exploring how it might change the game for diabetes management. But before we get into that, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our future videos about the latest in medical breakthroughs. Now, you might be wondering, how exactly does this smart insulin work? What makes it so revolutionary? And could it really be the closest thing to a cure for type 1 diabetes? We've got all the answers, and trust me, you won't want to miss them. Plus, later in the video, we'll talk about how soon this could be available to patients. Spoiler alert, it might be sooner than you think. Let's start with a little context. Right now, people with type 1 diabetes have to manage their blood sugar levels manually. That means giving themselves synthetic insulin injections multiple times a day, sometimes as many as 10 times just to stay alive. It's not just about survival though, it's about trying to keep their blood sugar as stable as possible. And that's incredibly difficult. Constant fluctuations between high and low blood sugar levels can lead to all sorts of physical complications, from nerve damage to kidney failure, not to mention the mental toll it takes. Managing type 1 diabetes is a full-time job with no days off. Did you know that even the most modern insulins available today still require constant monitoring and adjustment? Patients need to keep checking their blood sugar levels throughout the day, adjusting their insulin doses, and dealing with the ever-present fear of hypoglycemia, when blood sugar levels drop dangerously low. But what if we could change all that? Enter the new generation of glucose-responsive insulins, also known as smart insulins. These innovative insulins are designed to respond to changes in blood sugar levels in real time. When your blood sugar goes up, the insulin becomes active and lowers it. When your blood sugar is stable, the insulin remains inactive, ready to spring into action when needed. It's as close to a cure as we've ever seen. Researchers from the US, Australia, and China have been working tirelessly to develop these smart insulins, and they're showing incredible promise. In fact, they've been awarded millions of pounds in grants to fast-track their development and get them to patients as soon as possible. The potential here is enormous. The Type 1 Diabetes Grand Challenge, a partnership between Diabetes UK, JDRF, and the Steve Morgan Foundation, has invested £50 million into cutting-edge research for type 1 diabetes treatments. 6 projects around the world are currently working on refining these smart insulins, aiming to make them faster, more precise, and ultimately life-changing for people with diabetes. Let us know in the comments. What do you think of this new insulin technology? Do you believe it could truly revolutionize diabetes treatment? We'd love to hear your thoughts. So how exactly do these smart insulins work? Traditional insulin stabilizes blood sugar levels once it's injected into the body, but it can't help with future fluctuations. That means patients have to inject themselves multiple times a day. But smart insulin works differently. It only becomes active when there's a certain amount of sugar in the blood, preventing hyperglycemia, high blood sugar. And when levels drop, the insulin becomes inactive again, reducing the risk of hypoglycemia. In the future, experts believe that patients might only need to inject insulin once a week. Imagine the freedom that could bring to someone who currently has to plan their entire day around managing their diabetes. The smart insulin being developed isn't just about responding to blood sugar levels. Researchers are working on other exciting innovations as well. For example, a new ultra-fast, short-acting insulin is being tested, designed to act on blood glucose faster than any insulin available today. This could be a game-changer for people using insulin pumps or hybrid closed-loop systems. Another project is focused on combining insulin with another hormone called glucagon. While insulin helps remove glucose from the blood, glucagon stimulates the liver to release glucose when levels get too low. Having both hormones in one formulation could keep blood sugar levels even more stable. Rachel Connor, the Director of Research Partnerships at JDRF UK, has said that while insulin has been saving lives for over 100 years, it's still not good enough. Managing glucose levels with insulin is tough, and it's time for science to lift that burden. These new projects could make that happen. If you're enjoying this deep dive into the future of diabetes treatment, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. We've got plenty more content like this on the way. Of course, as with any new technology, there are challenges. Most of the research so far has been conducted in California, where cannabis is legal, which may limit how these findings apply to other states with different legal statuses. And while the studies are promising, larger clinical trials are needed to fully assess the effectiveness of smart insulin for everyone. But despite these hurdles, the excitement in the medical community is palpable. We're talking about potentially changing the lives of millions of people around the world. These smart insulins could reduce the daily burden of managing diabetes and drastically lower the risk of long-term complications. The next steps for these smart insulins include fine-tuning their speed and precision, testing them in larger trials, and hopefully getting them to patients as soon as possible. Experts are optimistic that these advancements could usher in a new era in diabetes treatment, one where people no longer need to think about their blood sugar levels every minute of every day. What do you think? Could smart insulin be the future of diabetes treatment? Do you or someone you know live with type 1 diabetes? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and remember, the future of medicine is happening right now. With breakthroughs like smart insulin on the horizon, we're closer than ever to transforming the lives of millions of people living with type 1 diabetes. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, don't forget to share it with others who might benefit from this information. Before you go, if you're passionate about finding solutions to diabetes or just want to learn more about cutting-edge health research, don't forget to join our community by subscribing. Let's make a difference together. And as always, stay curious, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.